The Islam JDM fight is the most important UFC fight this year and one of the most important UFC fights in history, because this fight is gonna decide whether Islam is gonna become the GOAT of the sport or not. Many people might disagree with me and say that Jon Jones is way higher in the GOAT rankings than Islam and that Islam is not even close, but I would disagree with these people, because the level of competition that Islam faced in his last fights is a million times higher than the level of competition Jon Jones faced. For example, Jon Jones' best win is Daniel Cormier, and compared to Islam's best win, which is Alexander Volkanovski, skill-wise, DC is not even close to Volkanovski. And also some people forget that the rematch with DC cannot even be counted because Jon Jones was using steroids to win, so this is a no contest. So imagine, Jon Jones' best win is a no contest because he was using steroids, and Islam's best win is Alexander Volkanovski, who was the pound for pound number one at the time. I think it's pretty cool that Islam is so close to GOAT status, because I have gotten tired of always listening to the same GOAT ranking and the same list. Because the list I've heard for years for the top 5 GOATs, it's basically Jon Jones, GSP, Anderson and Demetrius Johnson. And I'm so happy that this list is finally getting outdated, you know? Fighters like Islam are already higher than GSP, or at the same place as GSP, and are almost higher than Jon Jones. And also other fighters are finally entering the top 5 GOAT list. Fighters like Merab, fighters like Ilya, or even Pantoja are arguably already higher than Demetrius Johnson in the GOAT rankings. So I hope that more and more fighters are gonna close in on GOAT status so that we can finally have like a new GOAT list. I think Islam is gonna beat JDM pretty decisively, and I think that because Islam has better wrestling, better grappling, better cardio, better fight IQ and better defense. And Islam is a lightweight, so naturally his skill level is so much better than JDM's skill level, because to become a great lightweight you have to have so much more tools and you have to be so much quicker and have better skills compared to the skills you need to be successful in welterweight. Also, you shouldn't forget that Islam is not just a lightweight, but he's the greatest lightweight of all time. So I think that's gonna be too much for JDM. To be honest, JDM has the edge when it comes to striking and when it comes to power. But I just don't see these advantages as enough to beat Islam Makhachev. My prediction for the JDM Islam fight is that Islam is gonna finish JDM, and I think in the first round Islam is just gonna take down JDM and ground and pound him a little bit. In the second round, I think Islam is gonna strike with JDM and outstrike him. And I think in the third round, he's gonna take JDM down and thus choke him. And he's gonna become the welterweight champion.